In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up an email funnel so that you never miss a lead again, and so that your leads come back 3 months, 6 months, 12 months after they initially made contact with you. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Josh, and I scaled a 1,200 square foot gym in the middle of the pandemic all the way to $100,000 months in a span of 2 years. Let's dive in. At the very top here of the funnel, we have the traffic source. So you can have anything from Facebook, Google, socials, or whatever, it doesn't matter because they're all being directed into your website. And then on your website, you're going to have 3 different options. You're going to have the 7-day trial, you're going to have pricing, and the contact form. Now, the pricing, this is how it works. You're going to have a button on there that says pricing. And then when you click in, it's going to ask you to fill out your name, email, and phone number. And it's going to say, we will text you the pricing information. Very simple. It collects tons of leads, and that's why we recommend it. They're not the greatest leads because they're people shopping around for pricing. But the thing is, though, there's still people usually who are like Googling, or they see your ad in there. Maybe they're just interested in the pricing right now, but in the future, when you go through this entire campaign, they're going to be willing to buy when they get reminded of you 6 months from now or a year from now, right? This pricing option would be totally worthless if you just never contact them again. But we're going to set up systems to contact them all the time, okay? So I'm going to first go over the 7-day trial because that's very simple. There's going to be 2 options. Either the person books an appointment or they don't book. So once they book an appointment, they're going to go into a pre-consult flow. And what this is just basically reminders that there's going to be an appointment coming up. So you're going to text and email the appointment confirmations. So you're going to just say like, hey, just so you know, you've booked your appointment. It's at 7 p.m. tomorrow, whatever it is, right? And here's the address and all that information, right? And you're gonna make sure you text and email that. Then 24 hours later, or 24 hours before their appointment, you're gonna get another email with a before and after picture, and also the email is gonna be like kind of like a testimonial as well from that person, right? And it's gonna say, hey, just want to remind you that you have your appointment coming up tomorrow in 24 hours at this time, at this date. Here's the address. I also wanted to send you this before and after picture of one of our clients who's went through the program, and I also emailed you her story or his story or whatever, right? And then from there, you're going to have a 1-hour text reminder with a photo of the gym. So taking a photo from the outside, and you're just going to say, hey, in case you get lost, here's a picture of the gym. From the outside, we have parking downstairs, something like that, right? And then from there, they're either sold, and when they get sold, they're going to go into a new client campaign, which is just basically value emails every week. So we run a 12-week value email thing for our new clients, and then after that, they're just going to go onto our regular email list where we're just kind of blasting them with like, hey, we posted a new podcast. Hey, check out this social post that we posted. Hey, we're running this event, so on and so forth. But the value emails of every week at the beginning are just to like get the person very invested in your business. Now, if the person doesn't get sold, they're going to go into the inactive lead campaigns. And the inactive lead campaign is just basically value emails every single week, right? So every single week is just going to be like, hey, this is how much protein you should be eating. Hey, this is how much water you should be drinking. Hey, this is how to meal prep. Hey, we check out this YouTube video we made on how to stretch out your hip flexors or something like that, right? There's just tons of value. And then also you're going to sprinkle in there some CTAs in every single email, just saying like, hey, by the way, just so you know, we run a free week trial and sign up, right? And then you're also going to sprinkle in a ton of before and after pictures, a ton of testimonials, so the person can get more buy-in, so then they want to come back. Because the person, sure, maybe they're not sold in that moment, but when they go through the lead flow, maybe like a year from now, they're going to want to be sold, right? So that's another way to just collect all that stuff, all those leads that you just normally just let, you'll go out in the ether and you just totally forget about them. You're like, screw those people. And then now they never come back, right? But now if you have a net to catch those people, they're going to come back. I guarantee you. We have tons of people coming back because of the email flows. Now, the next thing is if the person doesn't book, right? So if the person doesn't book, it's going to go into the book reminders. First of all, it's going to send a text 5 to 10 minutes after they came in as a lead. It says after booking, but it's after they came as a lead. So what you're going to say is something along the lines of like, hey, I saw you pop up my schedule, but you didn't book an appointment. Were you having trouble finding time, right? And then the person's going to say, hey, yeah, actually, I was looking for Saturdays at 6 p.m., but you guys only had until 5 p.m. Like, oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, no problem. We can book you in for 6 p.m. We'll have a salesperson there for you, right? Like it's very simple. And then from there, if they don't respond to that, 24 hours later, you're just gonna send them another text and email reminder, right? Hey, just so you know, here's all the booking links and like blah blah, right? Did you have trouble booking? Like, do you want more information? What do you need, right? 48 hours, same thing. And then from there, you're gonna text them every 24 hours for 5 days until they book. And then if they don't book, then you're gonna go back into the inactive lead campaign. It is so simple. Once you see this, it's like, ugh, so simple. And then from there, now you can capture those leads who didn't book, because like, why didn't they book? Like, is it just because they signed up for your free trial like while they were sitting on the toilet, or like while they were like waiting for a friend and dinner and they just like totally forgot, and then they just like life came and then like they're just busy. But then 3 weeks from now, they get an email from you and they're like, oh yeah, right, I said I was going to do that. Boom, reply back to the message. Hey, I'm ready to go. I want to book in at this time. Like I'm telling you, this happens all the time. And most people, they just kind of forget about their leads. Okay, and by the way, guys, if you stick around to the end, and if you like this, what you're seeing, we can totally set up this entire system for you, end to end, like all of it. We'll go into your business and just bolt it into your business, all done for you. Just click that link below, and we will set that up. And also, if you want to download this Miro link, we'll have the Miro link for like the whole this whole flow here for you to download down below as well. Now, let's go back in. So now there's the pricing leads. So first of all, you're going to text and email the pricing information. And then from there, after like about 5 to 10 minutes, they're going to go into the book reminders. So 10 minutes after, it's just going to be reminding them to book, okay, for 24 hours, 48 hours. And then it's the exact same thing as here, but it starts off with text and email pricing information. That's it. And then if they don't book, they go into the value emails, the inactive lead campaign, okay? And then from here, we finally have the contact form on your website as well. A lot of people, they think that the contact form is kind of worthless, but some people just like communicating in that way. It's just like some people just want to call you. Some people want to text you. Some people want to message you on Instagram. Some people want to talk to you on Facebook. Like, you have to have a way to capture all those leads. And this person in particular, they think that their whole thing is a little bit special. They want to tell you about their ankle injury. And then from there, you know, they're going to say like, hey, I actually injured my ankle like 6 years ago, and I was wondering if I could still train with you guys, you know, something like that. And you go like, yeah, absolutely, we can get you in, like, no problem. All our trainers are trained in whatever. We can get you in. And if they do book, right, they go into all the way around into the booked appointment, or they don't reply to you, and then they go into the inactive lead campaign. It's very simple. So this is how you should be running your email funnels. And if you're not running email funnels, you are missing out on so much money. It's insane. Like this whole system here captures all of the leads that normally would just disappear, right? And then who you'd never contact again. So you have to make sure that the person stays within your ecosystem and then just gets reminded all the time, because they will come back. And also another thing too is, once clients leave, right? Once clients, like, for whatever reason, they decided to just come in for their wedding, like to train just to prep for their wedding, you move them into the inactive lead campaign. So these are old clients, right? And by the way, like, throughout this entire process, you can tag each individual person and market them differently as well. So for example, you can, every single person who goes into your consultation and gets not sold, right? You can market them differently than you're marketing everybody else. You can send them totally different information. And that's why it's really important. By the way, if you want us to install this entire system end to end, like fully into your business, we can totally do that for you. And you don't have to even lift a finger. All you have to do is just send us some pictures of your gym and stuff, and we'll just install the entire thing for you. And then now you'll have a marketing system that doesn't bleed out and doesn't let leads fall through your fingers. But that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below, and I will see you in the next one.